Oh, thank you for your kind words as always, Josh. That's very kind.
The least I can say. You absolutely nailed that video, man.
Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, it was exciting to make it. Because well, I know you know, but just putting the still images in and then just seeing what results I get. Every time it was like I just didn't know what was going to be produced.
Yeah.
It took a long time to get the final bits, but
So,
it was worth the wait. When it kind of worked, it was just like, oh, I can use that little bit.
mhm. So let me ask you, what platform did you use to generate all that?
Josh, that is such a good question. Let me remind myself what platform I use. I
Then for
should
you.
know because I've used it for months doing that. Well, it's called Runway.
Oh, okay. That's one of the most popular video AI platforms. Did you ever get stuck there inputting in the like the same prompt over and over again to try and get the
I
result you
didn't.
wanted? I've
I
sat
just.
there with AI for like an hour straight before just trying to generate an image.
Yes, so the first frame of each of those videos is my photo. So that was my prompt. I just wanted to see what it would do.
Oh, you didn't put text in.
No, apart from a camera move. Yeah, it's just the image. I just dropped
Oh,
the
okay.
image there. I'm just curious to see what it would do with it.
Right.
Yeah, at the beginning, I would paint little bits with the brushes to sort of get them to move at different speeds. But honestly, then they released Generation 3. I sound like such an advert for Runway now. but then Generation 3 came along, and a lot of the time it would be useless. But then sometimes it was like opening a Christmas present. You didn't know what you're going to get. When it delivered one that I loved, it was like, oh wow, this is exciting. And obviously, some of them in that video don't look real, and it makes them look cartoon-like or whatever. But that doesn't matter. It's just the beginning.
That Harley
And
Quinn
the
one is crazy. Walking down like the alleyway there.
yeah, the still image that I originally took was by the graffiti wall, and it kept moving her arms and legs a little bit, and growing another arm and another leg, and you know what it's like. And then I did it another time after lots of times, and she just started walking towards me, and I was like, oh, she's in time in the music as well. This is good. This is good. So it's a really interesting way to create because I didn't know what I was getting. So it was a bit like when you're doing an interview with someone and you don't know they're going to be good, and then suddenly it's like, oh wow, yeah, that's going to be good. It's just a new way of creating. I'm just blown away by the excitement of it.
Oh, I love that. You can hear it in
Um,
your voice too, man. I even the clip with the house, the up house going up into the sky. So simple,
yeah,
but it works so well.
that photo's taken at my parents' old house up in Northumberland, which is a beautiful part of England, and that field is behind their house. And I just took that picture a few years ago, and suddenly I'm seeing it come to life, and it goes up in the air, and it's quite emotional for me
Hmm.
watching that. Because they don't live there anymore and so on. But yeah, it's kind of a magical way of creating. I'm really, really excited by it. So yeah, I've just been collecting lots and lots of little clips over the last however many months, and then I just been editing little bits. And I posted some of those images to lyrics, but the whole time I was thinking, I will make this into a video. I kind of wanted to mix things up though, like having Boba Fett to Taylor Swift. Look what you made me do, and she's talking about the long list of people. I like that idea of mixing it up. Yeah.
Yeah, see, and I gotta be honest, that's what I'm looking forward to most in the VeVeVerse. It's just opening up an empty space, putting down a collectible, creating like a little scene, and then creating some nice promo videos and just short films from that scene, and working with all the different camera angles and stuff like that. You can get way more creative with it.
Josh, I always say this to you, but you're obviously going to be amazing. I can't wait till you're in there. You're going to be absolutely incredible at it.
I can't wait until
I,
I'm in there as
from
well.
every,
I see VeVe
no, I
listening down
know.
there. Give me the flipping damn invite,
Yeah,
will you?
yeah. Every week, I'm like, oh, surely it's this week that Josh is going to be in there. It won't be long, hopefully. But you're going to smash it, aren't you? Basically, because you
Appreciate that.
know what you're going to hit. I've already said this to you, but you're going to hit the ground running because you're going to be
Loads of fun.
amazing. You're
I
going to be
appreciate that.
amazing.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Guri,
No,
you
it's
got your
true.
hands up. Thank you.
Yeah,
I like ever since Sven called me out for saying the same thing over and over again when I get complimented, I always think of him saying that now and I get like super self-conscious. I'm like, oh crap, what do I say instead of like I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward being complimented, isn't it?
No, but thank you. Seriously, I mean that. So, but Guri, you got
No
your hand
worries.
up?
yeah. Vibesman, hello. I have a question.
Guri, hello. How are you?
I'm doing well, brother. It's good.
Good.
I felt I just saw you last week. It's
I
been,
know.
you know,
We had a good time in London.
yes. So the question I had for you, I signed up for Runway. I just wanted to, just for my knowledge sake, know that each clip that you made, let's assume that it rendered 4 or 5 versions of that and you chose the best one.
No, you just do one at a time. I
Yeah.
mean, Guri, I'm not an expert on this, promise you, but you just do one at a time. And basically, briefly outline what I did. I got through my free credits very, very quickly. I've signed up for the unlimited plan just to make this video. Just,
Got
and then I'm gonna explore other options and so on.
it.
But
Got it.
without it being unlimited, it was impossible. It's too stressful. It's like, oh, it starts to get very expensive. But basically, they do an unlimited plan for a month,
Yeah.
and I've done that for just to take away the stress of it not working.
Right, right. So just, and I'll end with this comment is that it's for people that have not signed up. I think it's an easy sign up, and the starter plan, which is the free plan, is 125 credits, and it looked like that Vibesman went through the 600, 800 credits pretty fast too. So the
Oh,
it might be
really? Yeah. If you're just looking for perfection, you need unlimited.
got
Yeah,
it, got it.
I do gotta say though, in terms of video AI, like Runway is at the top of the list or near the top.
Got
It's one of the better
it.
platforms. I always hear that name.
Want to shout out my homie in the space, Steve Friedlander. I pinned a comment that he left for you
Yeah, I just
at the
read on
top there.
that. That's very cool, Steve.
See if we can make that happen.
Collector's Going Digital. Hey, great space. I see VeVe is in the space, and if you want my VeVeVerse spot, I'd like to give it to you. I don't have the time or desire that you have. Holy dude. Well, I really appreciate that. I actually don't really even know what to say to that, but that's completely up to VeVe. So, um, yeah. Yeah. Thank you
Oh,
so much though for being willing to do that. Holy man.
Steve's such a cool guy.
Steve is the
Seriously,
man, yeah,
seriously.
man. Vibes on those.
Yeah, I've had the pleasure to speak with him a couple of times one on one as well. Super successful guy. You know what's funny is I've already told my clients, I'm like, don't call me for a week. Taking work off. Like I'm as soon as I get my invite, I'm going live and we're going through the inventory, we're going through all the settings, we're going through all the spaces, we're gonna start building, we're getting right into it. I might even pull like an all-nighter. I don't know. But yeah, Steve, thank you so much, man.